Now continuing with the topic, we'll go to Qutub Minar. Qutub Minar is located in Delhi. It was built in the 12th century by Qutbuddin Aibak. Okay, so the builder of this Qutub Minar was Qutbuddin Aibak, who was the founder of Ghulam dynasty. Ghulam dynasty is your slave dynasty. After his death, the remaining work was completed by his son Iltutmish. So he was building, while he was building he died, and the remaining work was completed by his son-in-law. Son-in-law એટલે આપણે કહીએ ને દીકરીનો વર is called son-in-law. Okay, was completed by his son-in-law Iltutmish. This 72.5 meter tall skyscraper એટલે it's a big tall building, okay, which cuts the sky, okay, which is so up above the sky that you will look on top like that. That is called a skyscraper. Okay, it's made out of round red stone and marble. So this Qutub Minar is made from red stone and marble. Its circumference is 13.75 meter at its base, and it's reduced to 2.75 meter at its top. So from down, the circumference. Why circumference? Because it is circular in shape. If you see Qutub Minar, if you see the એના જે નીચેનો છે એ થોડુંક, it's not like a rod, like it's not like a straight line, okay, it's little circular. So from down, the circumference is 13.75 meter, and as you go down and as you go up and up, it becomes less to 2.75 meter. Verses of Quran have been engraved on it. Okay, so Quran verses je che, Quran ni sayings che, Quran na lines che, it's been written on it. It's the tallest stone minaret of India. Okay, it's the tallest stone minaret in India. Next is Hampi. This town is situated in the river Tungabhadra of Hospit in Bellary district of Karnataka. Now Hampi is a small town which is located in the banks of river Tungabhadra in Karnataka. Hampi was the capital of Vijayanagar kingdom. Okay, so Hampi was the capital of Vijayanagar kingdom. The rulers of Vijayanagar kingdom were lovers of art. So the rulers who were ruling in Hampi, they loved art. Okay, they loved structure, they loved paintings, they loved temples, everything. Peculiar type of architecture was developed in Vijayanagar during the reign. Peculiar એટલે unique, different type of architecture was developed when Vijayanagar rulers were ruling in India. Okay, the period of Krishnadeva Raya was considered to be the golden period of art as it reached the highest peak. So king, okay, their king Krishnadeva Raya, when he came into power, okay, that time was called the golden period. That why was it called golden period? Because there was lot of improvement, there was lot of success, there was lot of development in the field of art and architecture. The main feature of architecture style of Vijayanagar was carve out huge and magnificent pillars from the stones. Pillars and columns were artistically adorned with figures of god, goddesses, humans, animals, warriors and dancers. So peculiar meaning different. One of the most different feature about Vijayanagar art and architecture is that they have magnificent and huge pillars. એટલે મોટા pillars કે થાંભલા હોય છે. Okay, અને એ થાંભલા ઉપર they have written things, they have drawn god, they have drawn goddesses, they have drawn animals, humans, warriors, dancers. All these things are drawn on the pillars. In Hampi village of Vijayanagar kingdom, during the reign of Krishnadeva Raya, the Vithala temple and Hajra temples were built inside it. So when Krishnadeva Raya was ruling, there were two main important temples built. One is Vithala temple and the next is Hajra temple. Virupaksha temple, Achyutaraya temple of Lord Krishna are best example of architecture. So other temples which were built were Virupaksha temple and Achyutaraya temple, which is temple for Lord Krishna. Okay, next is Humayun's tomb. Tomb એટલે it's like a grave એટલે આપણે કહીએ જ્યારે માણસ મરી જાય ત્યારે આપણે એને દાટીએ, right? That is called a tomb. The tomb of Humayun at Delhi is one of the most specimen of Mughal architecture. So જે હુમાયુની tomb બનાવી હતી જ્યારે હુમાયુ મરી ગયો હતો અને એને ખોદીને જ્યારે ડાયટો હતો ત્યારે એની આગળ એક structure બનાવેલું હતું, and that structure is made in Mughal architecture and it's very very beautiful. After the death of Humayun, it was built by his wife Hamida Begum. Okay, who built it? His wife built, Hamida Begum. This tomb was made in the Iranian style of art. Okay, it's made in the Iranian style of art and architecture. Red and white stones are skillfully used. So they have used red and they have used red stones. Okay, red and white stones. Next is Fort of Agra. Fort of Agra is in the Agra city of Uttar Pradesh. It is made up of red stones. So it is made up of red stones. Hence it is known as Red Fort. Why is it called Red Fort? Because it is made from stone. It was built by Akbar in 1565 AD. Who built it? Akbar built it in 1565 AD. We can see the reflection of Hindu and Iranian style of art in it. So it's a mix of Hindu and it's a mix of Iranian style of architecture. What is Iranian style of architecture? Architecture which you will find in Iran. So that and Hindu style of architecture is mixed. The fort has 70 feet tall wall with 1.5 mile circumference. Okay, so the fort has a tall wall. Obviously fort is to protect the city, right? So it's a 70 feet tall wall and circumference, meaning the circular circumference is 1.5 milli circumference. Red stones are skillfully embedded in the wall in such a way that no cracks can be seen on the wall. So red stones have been used, okay, on the walls, and it is used so nicely, so brilliantly कि crack वैक काई भी नहीं पड़ी है ना ऊपर. Okay. Jahangir Palace was built by Akbar in this fort. So inside this fort they have a Jahangir Palace. The architectural style of Bengal and Gujarat on Jahangir Palace can be seen clearly. So you can see the mixture of Bengal and Gujarati style of architecture in the Jahangir Palace. Shah Jahan had spent the last days of his life in this fort. So Shah Jahan had spent last days of his life living in this fort. Taj Mahal. Okay. You all know Taj Mahal is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Taj Mahal is located in Agra in UP on the banks of river Yamuna. Okay. Taj Mahal is one of the 7 wonders of the world. It was constructed by the Mughal king Shah Jahan in the memory of his queen Mumtaz Mahal. So when Mumtaz Mahal died, he built this Taj Mahal. Mumtaz Mahal died in 1630. After her death, the construction of Taj Mahal started in 1631 AD. So Mumtaz Mahal had died in 1630 AD and the construction of Taj Mahal started in 1631 AD. It was completed in 1653 AD after 22 years. So it took 22 years to build Taj Mahal. Shah Jahan used expert Indian sculptors besides Iranian, Arabian, Turkish and European sculptors. Artisans were also engaged in the construction of Taj Mahal. So Taj Mahal, for building Taj Mahal, Shah Jahan used best of Indian sculptures, okay, people who build sculpture. He used the best Indian architecture, he used the best Indian sculptures. He also used Iranian, Arabian, Turkish, European artists and sculptors to build Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is counted in one of the best tombs of the world. Okay, it's best tombs. Why? Because the body of Mumtaz Mahal is in Taj Mahal. That is why it is a tomb. Due to the tomb, the name Mumtaz Mahal has been immortal. Okay, so because of this place, because of Taj Mahal, Mumtaz Mahal became famous in history. Okay, this is what it means. Immortal meaning she has never died in history because Shah Jahan built Taj Mahal. This was the innermost wish of Shah Jahan. Okay, he wanted people to remember his wife, and that is why he built Taj Mahal, and his wish also came true. The building of Taj Mahal is spread in a rectangular shape from north to south. So it's in a rectangular shape and it's spread from north to south. The grave of Mumtaz Mahal is in the center of the Taj. So in the center they have the grave of Mumtaz. It is surrounded by beautiful artistic octagonal fence carved out of stone. A beautiful saying is inscribed in one of the arcs. Pious hearts are welcomed in the garden of paradise. The architecture of the Taj glorifies the rich heritage of India. The grandeur of Taj attracts thousands of people every year. It's in the octagonal fence. Okay, so it says it is surrounded by a beautiful octagonal fence. Octagonal in circular form it is surrounded. Okay, and it is carved out from the stone. And there is a beautiful saying inscribed in one of the arc. Arc આવી રીતના જે હોય ને શેપમાં એને આર્ક કહેવાય. તો એ આર્ક ઉપર there is a saying written which says pious hearts. Pious એટલે pure hearts are welcomed in the garden of paradise. Pure hearts are welcomed in the garden of paradise. Paradise is heaven. Okay, the architecture of Taj glorifies the rich heritage of India. Okay, when you see Taj, you realize that our Indian heritage was so rich. The glory of Taj attracts thousands of people every year. So many people every year go and visit Taj Mahal.